Hey everybody, I'm Chef Tom with atbbq.com, and this is Pico de Gallo. Today we're whipping up a classic Mexican condiment known as Pico de Gallo, which literally translates to rooster's beak. And I'm not sure how they got there. I don't think anyone really is. There's a bunch of different explanations. It doesn't matter because it's absolutely delicious, and I use it on all kinds of things. It's essentially a mixture of tomatoes, serrano peppers, onions, cilantro, lime, and salt. Now there's lots of variations, but we're gonna do a pretty classic version today. And this is just a great recipe to have in your back pocket for when you're making tacos or quesadillas, or even your eggs in the morning. You can put this on pretty much anything. This recipe is mostly just knife work. We're gonna start with the tomatoes. I like to use an heirloom tomato, but you can use any kind that you like. Now if you want to, you can take out some of the seeds and the wet parts in the middle so that your pico doesn't get too soggy. Again, that's kind of optional. The size is kind of up to you. I would just say keep it consistent. So for our purposes today, we're gonna do 2 cups of diced tomato. Next, we're doing our onion. I'm gonna cut that root end off so I don't cut through a bunch of dirt. Cut this in half, peel that outer layer. Now we only need a half cup here, so I bet half this onion's gonna get us there. I'm gonna cut these slightly smaller than the tomatoes, just because when you bite into red onion, it can be pretty powerful. So if you get a big chunk, it can be a little uncomfortable. Also, red onion was just my choice for this recipe. You could use any type of onion that you like. Next, we've got our chilies. Now, traditionally, it's serrano, so that's what we're using today. But it's not uncommon for people to use jalapenos or even habaneros if you really want to turn up the heat level. It's up to you if you want to take those seeds out. I'm leaving it all in today. There's our 1/4 cup added to the mix. Next, we're gonna mince up some cilantro. Then about a 1/4 cup of this finely minced. Don't be afraid to get some stems in there. Those have good texture and good flavor. Got cilantro in there. Next, we're gonna do lime juice. Make sure you squeeze it fresh. Don't buy that bottled stuff. It's not nearly as good. So quantity-wise, I pretty much never measure this stuff out when I'm making it at home. I just kind of go for it. I always say that the lime juice and the salt quantity is totally up to you, just to your preference. We're using about 3 tablespoons of lime juice today, and then a sprinkle of our black garlic salt. And just give it a good mix. This is one of the most beautiful condiments, especially when you use multiple colors. Red onions, yellow tomatoes, all that stuff. All right, taste test. Oh man, it's so fresh and bright. I love the serranos in there. They offer a little bit more heat. It offers a little bit more heat than the jalapeno, but I really enjoy it. The citrus is bright. The salt's just right. It's one of my favorite condiments. Well, thanks so much for watching. Be sure to check out atbbq.com for all the products featured in today's video. If you enjoy the recipe, hit that subscribe button. And if you have any questions or comments, or there's anything you'd like to see me cook, let me know in the comment section down below, and let's be good to one another. For more recipes, tips, and techniques, head over to atbbq.com/thesauce. All things barbecue, where barbecue legends are made.